Hi everyone. For today's homework about the Korean War, one of the activities that I have in the class for you is to complete a discussion on a website that is called Padlet. And it's actually pretty cool because you can add stuff to the Padlet board, and then everyone can add their thoughts to the board, but you don't have to save it or anything. It's just sort of automatically there. So it's something that we might use a few more times. Well, I actually know if one more time we're going to use it this unit, and then we are going to maybe use it a little bit more throughout the year too. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew exactly how to complete the discussion on Padlet. So today's homework is day 2 of lesson 1.03. We're still in the Cold War in the East lesson, but today you should have been learning about the Korean War. So in order to complete the Padlet discussion, all you need to do is click on lesson 1.03 day 2, and you'll see all of the things that you need to do. Like here's the video lesson about the Korean War. And then one of the activities here is the Korean War Padlet discussion. And in this discussion, you are going to answer the following 3 questions. You're going to answer, why did the U.S. get involved in the Korean War? In what ways was the Korean War a success? And in what ways was the Korean War a failure? So those are the different questions that you are going to be answering in this discussion, and it's super easy to add to the discussion. I have it linked right in the class. Just click on the link that says Korean War Padlet discussion. Here you will be able to see what your classmates have actually already added to the discussion board. So you can read through the ways that they thought it was a success, a failure, why the United States got involved in the war. Right here, this moves around all the time depending on how many people post, but here again are the 3 questions that you should answer. And all you have to do is double click on this pink plus sign down here. So if you double click on it, you will see that you will get your own box that you can type in. So you can give it any type of title that you want. So all I did was type on it, and then if you click below where it says write something, you can actually answer the question. So you can say the U.S. became So the U.S. became involved in the Korean War because, and then you can answer the question. You should answer all 3 questions. You don't have to use a separate square for each question. You can answer them all in the same square if you would like. If you have already logged in and started and answered them in different squares, that's fine. You don't have to move them or go in and make them all in one square. If you've already done it, that's fine. But what I wanted to show you is you don't have to save it or anything. You can just sort of leave the discussion and your posts stay on the board. Now, you do not have to put your name on your post if you do not want to. I put mine on there so that I can show you that it really does stay there. So once you click out of it, and we'll say we go back to the course, and then we come back down and go back to the Padlet discussion. Again, I'm just proving to you that it actually stays there. When you click on it again, you can see that the post actually does stay there, and you didn't have to save it or anything. It's just automatically on the board. So for this, I know that you're just answering questions, so you can read through the other people's response, your other classmates' responses if you would like to, but you do not have to. But there are other times where we're going to use it as sort of like a compare and contrast type of thing, where it will be more interesting to read your classmates' posts besides just looking at the answers to the same 3 questions. So I hope that was at least helpful for you to figure out how to complete the Padlet discussion for the Korean War. If you do have any questions about this or anything that you learned in the video lesson about the Korean War, please let me know.